Stretching across the Somerset coastline, Hinkley Point C is one of the most complex construction projects in Europe and one of the most crucial to the UK's energy future. Here, every minute counts. KAEFER is right at the centre of all the action. By 7 a.m, the site is already buzzing and the KAEFER team are getting ready to hit the ground running. Over 400 KAEFER operatives pass through the gates each day. Scaffolders, painters, blasters and planners each have a vital role in making a difference. All of this activity is managed by KAEFER's site lead, Paul Ferrand, responsible for overseeing our entire operation at Hinkley Point C and coordinating one of the largest site workforces. Paul manages technical delivery, people and performance. Away from site, Paul swaps hard hats for wetsuits. Scuba certified and having completed over 650 dives, Paul is always chasing new depths and challenges. The day begins in the locker room, boots fastened, PPE on and harnesses checked. Our supervisors make sure their teams are set and clear on the day's priorities. At a site like Hinkley, there's no room for guesswork. We take action for our safety every day. Mark Moore manages the building of safe access routes across the site, but Mark doesn't just raise scaffolds. He raises his hopes every time his beloved Newcastle kick off. The daily briefings are an essential part of the day, assessing and mitigating hazards and giving our teams the authorisation to start work safely. And they don't just happen before work starts out on the site, they happen in our K11B stores too. The stores are at the heart of our logistics on site, and it keeps the site team moving around the clock. PPE, paint, tools, scaffolding, everything needed for the job flows through here. To meet the growing needs of the site, the stores has scaled up by 50%, managing, maintaining and delivering thousands of items on a daily basis, and we're set to expand even further. Kai Markle manages the engine room, known for keeping stock in order and for his surprisingly accurate pigeon impression. Kai always keeps his cool under pressure. You might ask, what's the most valuable cargo in the stores? Our specialist coatings. Surface protection and specialist coatings are at the heart of our work here. They're vital for maintaining the integrity and functionality of nuclear power stations. Products are temperature controlled and rigorously tested before they leave our stores. We work closely with our suppliers to uphold the standards expected on a site like Hinkley Point C, where compromise is not an option. Before any coatings go on though, surfaces must be blast cleaned and prepped to the highest of standards. This means precision blasting, removing every trace of contamination and creating the right surface profile for adhesion. Once prepped, the coating process begins. From environmental testing to careful mixing and spray application, our team uses specialist tools and skills to deliver faultless results. KAEFER will blast, prime and apply specialist protective coatings to more than 30,000 square metres of liner steel, using over 25,000 litres of paint. Since 2021, we've also completed 89,000 square metres of concrete coatings as part of the wider project scope, equating to an estimated 74,000 litres of paint. Graham Dolby oversees this meticulous process, is a senior package manager by day and thrill seeker by choice. Back at the West Office, the planning never stops. Whilst today's work is underway, planned for tomorrow, next week and 3 months ahead is already in motion. Operational excellence and lean are at the heart of everything we do at KAEFER. Through continuous improvement, we're streamlining processes, eliminating waste and empowering our teams to solve problems at the source.
Obviously, welcome this morning for the plan of the week, the concrete and liner coatings. Agenda for today, we start with the P6 pivot, percentage progress.
Endu Kabasi Inyang has worked for KAEFER across 2 continents and countries. He brings a fresh perspective and a drive to continuously improve. For us, innovation is more than just a buzzword. We're constantly exploring smarter ways to work, from robotic blasting and advanced coatings to digital scaffold design. By embracing emerging technologies and challenging traditional methods, we're raising industry standards, improving safety, and delivering greater value to our clients. Our teams design, build, and adapt scaffolding structures that are critical to the success of every project. Whether it's high-rise access, confined space entry, or complex industrial environments, we create safe, stable platforms that allow for every other trade to operate efficiently and with confidence. Meet Fionn King and Brandon Shear, the force behind the scenes, managing the pipelines of people, skills, and support needed to sustain a project this size. From recruitment to development, our people and development team ensures we're ready for today and building for a better tomorrow. Brandon and Fionn are the dynamic duo behind our people strategy. Fionn's a fluent Welsh speaker with a sharp HR instinct, and Brandon is a former county swimmer, now making waves in workforce support. 400 people, dozens of trades, one KAEFER team. Every person has a role to play, and each one brings something essential to the table. That's what team spirit looks like. Apprenticeships, training, career progression. At KAEFER, we invest in people for the long term. Our Grow With Us strategy is all about building a skilled, reliable workforce ready to deliver here at Hinkley Point C and beyond. As one shift ends, another begins. Hinkley Point C runs around the clock, and so do we. KAEFER is proud to support the UK's nuclear future. We're more than just a contractor, we're a trusted partner, and we're here for the long haul. Our mission? To be the most reliable and efficient provider of technical industrial services. We are KAEFER UK and Ireland. Count on us.